Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work, man. Mm. There's not enough hours in the day to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. I'm not going to lie to you. I really not going to lie to you, or at least for me. I wish I had more time. There's so many things that I want to do and I want to accomplish, and so many people that I want to help. It's just not enough time to get it all done. No matter what I try and do, I just can't seem to get it all done. I got to tell you, when this life is over, or when I'm close to it being over, I want to look back and say, I accomplished everything I wanted to. And I got a long ways to go, so I got a lot of work to do, so I'm busting a hump. Just got finished last night with, I didn't do a fireside chat last night because I was flustered so bad. I am not good with electronics and computers. I've learned a lot. I mean, you guys know how I used to really mess up with the studio, and I've gotten better with running it. But when it comes to doing something new on a computer, it's rough for me. And so I've been building all the new pieces for our man cave and trying to, create some new stuff, some unique stuff to kind of spread the mojo and things with. And I got the football shelf, and I have some other ideas that I want to do. And eventually, I'm going to get one of the CNC machines, so that way when we do pieces for people, we can actually customize it. So we can put like their name engraved on it or stuff like that. Just some really cool stuff that will be nice and unique. So that way, when you get something, it'll be yours. But last night, I was trying to figure out how to put the different size pieces on the website and figure out the shipping, because $5.95 is fine for the shot glass because it's like $4.60 roughly a person, but on a 10-pound shelf, $5.95 doesn't cover the shipping cost, and I could not figure it out. So literally, I spent a couple hours trying to do that, and you don't really care about that. It's just for me. I'm venting. But I guess if that's the worst thing that I have to deal with right now, I'm doing pretty good. I think about Drew Pearson, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and a hell of a competitor on the field. Drew Pearson, the original 88. There is no way in hell that he does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Better statistics than Lynn Swann, who's in there. Part of the Dallas Cowboys all-decade team. An iconic play. Yeah, iconic. Part of the Hail Mary. Part of the 77 Dallas Cowboys that had over 6,000 yards. Let me explain that to you. 6,000 yards in a 14-game season. That's 428 yards a game. That even though they had Tony Dorsett as a rookie who got over 1,000 yards, and Robert Newhouse with the biggest thighs I've ever seen in my life, his thighs were like the size of my waist, had over 700 yards. With all of these other playmakers, he still had over 1,000 yards in receiving. And this was before passing was like it is today. Unbelievable. Now I get it. Maybe it's because, we got Jimmy Johnson going in and Cliff Harris. So you say, okay, we can't have three Cowboys going all at the same time. The earth might come to an end. Cliff Harris is very deserving. Between him and Charlie Waters, that was a hell of a hellacious safety duo that was like two linebackers that hit you. But I feel for Drew Pearson tonight. He'll get there. Better be next year. He'll get there. And when he does, I'm going to make sure I'm in Canton. And we're going to go to Canton this year as well. I've already written it down. Haven't told the wife yet, but we're going to Canton for the Hall of Fame. It's going to be an RV road trip, and we're going to have the ball. So, Drew Pearson, Q, I know you already have yours. Q. Slow your roll, no shots. Now, I always like studying history. When my buddy Joseph Heatherly was here, shout out to Maya. Maya, how you doing? Tomorrow, Maya, I think you get your shirt and your shot glasses. I talked about Jason Garrett reminding me of George B. McClellan from the Civil War. Union General. Oh, his men loved him. They loved him. He was a soldier's general. Those guys, they could march. Prettiest marchers out there, man. When they showed up, man, they perfectly in time and in step. But when it came to fighting, he always hesitated. He waited too long. He would have to say, I need more men. And he got replaced twice. He got replaced by Ulysses S. Grant that realized, forget about being cute. I've got more men. I've got better weapons. And we're just going to go ahead and just march right down on top of them. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be bloody, but that's what's going to work. And that's what worked. He wasn't that educated fool, as my uncle would say. In Egypt, there was a female pharaoh, and unfortunately right now her name has slipped my mind. But one of the prettiest cities in ancient Egypt, she built. They said that she was an incredible pharaoh. But after she died, they tried to erase all record of her ever being in existence. All of the statues that they had, they wiped them clean, or they put something else over the hieroglyphics and things. She actually built, if you know the Washington Monument, the obelisk, she had two of these great obelisks that they're still trying to figure out how in the world they stood them up, because they were solid stone. And these things are tons of weight, and they're like, y'all didn't have cranes back then. You didn't have any earth movers. How the hell did you stand these things up? But she got it done. But when she died, when she was out of there, they tried to erase her from memory. Now, I'm not trying to confuse Jason Garrett with a great pharaoh. Not in the least. But it seems like they're trying to erase all memory of him. All the coaches that were there, that were family. The Rod Marnellis going to the Raiders. The Marco Colombo, former offensive line coach. The John Kitten, a backup quarterback coach. All of these guys that had been part of the Jason Garrett era have been erased from the Dallas Cowboys memory. Like it's a cleansing that they're doing. We've got all kinds of new people in positions. Although we brought Skip. Pete is back. After being gone for quite a while. He's been in exile, but he's been brought back. We got a whole new coaching staff, a whole new generation. And they're not wasting time, getting a guy here. No, they're like getting. It's only been a week, guys. You understand it? It's only been a week, and we almost have a whole new coaching staff there, and it's amazing. I got to tell you, this reminds me of last year in free agency because we saw all the big name free agents. They're going to places here, places there, and everything else. And the Cowboys, well, we were like just kicking back and just waiting. It's like, can a brother get a free agent? Can a brother get a free agent? Can we do something? And then somehow we ended up having magic. We got a couple that didn't make it. I mean, the cornerback from Cincinnati, that didn't work out too good. But you looked at Randall Cobb and said he was the fourth-rated slot receiver in the NFL. You got to say that was better than Cole Beasley, although Cole Beasley at least made it to the playoffs. You look at Robert Quinn. Hey, that was doing some stuff right there too. You looked at Michael Bennett, and it's like, okay, well, the Cowboys didn't do too bad in free agency. They didn't spend a fortune. They got some players that made a difference on the team, and you could dare say that some of the guys who came from elsewhere did better than some of the guys that were there. And maybe that's the thought and the mentality is now that maybe getting some guys that aren't part of that Jason Garrett era might be the right thing. And Jason Garrett, don't cry for me, Argentina. Apparently, the Giants are interested in him being their offensive coordinator. I'm happy you're going to get some work. Happy it's not here, but I'm happy you're going to get some work. And that's all I have to say about that. So, I've got to get in here because I've got some packages that I need to get packed so I can get them ready to rock and roll. Shout out to all you guys that have become channel members. I had no idea that we would end up growing so much. People have been asking me, hey, how do I get a shot glass? How do I get a shelf? We got the new football shelf. I've got a couple of those already ordered. I actually went in there tonight before I came in here and started gluing some up because I want to get those out before I leave for the Super Bowl next week. I'll be doing another shipment of stuff out hopefully on Friday. So if you just joined and became a member, Jobu Sports member, and that's the Mojo crew or the Superfan or the Tailgate crew. If you're Tailgate crew, you get a set of 4 shot glasses in the rack to go on them to go on. But everybody who does become those part of the members will get a shot glass. And we're going to start doing some overtime live streams that are just for the members only. And I got a lot of stuff to do because starting next Wednesday, I fly down to Miami, and I will be in Miami the whole time through the Super Bowl. So we'll be giving you coverage. We'll be going to Loomis Park. Loomis Park is where all of the skip. Okay. We'll have Jabba the Hutt and crew will be over there. Even what's his name, the early show, all those shows. So we're going to be crashing some of those sites and things. We'll show you NFL experience. We'll be there at the game showing you some highlights and stuff, some of the people. So if you're at the Super Bowl, be sure to follow along on here because maybe we can meet up, hang out a bit and stuff. We're going to be all over the place bringing you coverage like nobody else does. And I got a shitload of work to do between now and then. So let me get off of here. It's time to turn out the lights. This party's over. Whew. I'll see you first thing in the morning. Peace. Whew.